Hi everybody, I'm Dahlia the Hologram. I hope you're having an awesome night. We're going to jump into the new content in Dune Awakening for a little bit here before bed. Getting comfy cozy. I think I'm going to just bop along on some of the missions I already had going. Welcome into Sniper Man, SNS Darkness, COD Police. Thank you for being here early. That means a lot to me. Hope everybody's having a good weekend so far. So, our base is still up, which is amazing. I'm really happy about that. Anonymous one, happy Sunday to you as well. Hope you're doing good. Torber Sane! Thank you so much for resubbing for 18 months. That means a lot. How are you doing? Torber Sane says 1.5 years. Woot! I hope school's going well. It is. It's been really hectic, but really good. Thank you, Torber Sane. Hi, Joshua Reese. Hi, Delthorian. Hi, Jeff. Jeff says, Dahlia, the super student. Hi, Faded. Good to see you. Anonymous one says, well, I'm not pushing up daisies. That's good. I'm happy to hear that. Let's see. Where did I put my book to put Torber Sane's name into? How have you been, Faded Epitaph? Long time no see. Gardenia Goo said hi. Thanks for saying hi, Gardenia Goo. I wonder if this is the book with everybody's names in it. I think it is. Yep, I found it. It's also doubling as a school book. Torber Sane says, I've been busy with work and life and stuff. Well, it's really good to see you. Thank you for popping by today. And thank you so much for 18 months. That means a lot to me. So you're on the list for the next time we do Heartness. Date to be determined. Joshua Reese says, happy Sunday night, Dahlia in chat. Happy Sunday night, Joshua Reese. It's so nice to see you. How have you been? Silver Apocalypse, welcome. King Football, welcome. W the best, welcome. Good to see you all. Torber Sane says, sadly I can't stay because my internet is being grumpy fumpy. I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope it gets better. Hi Little Al, welcome in. How are you? Hi Elijah, welcome in. This is Dune Awakening. The game I'm playing is Dune Awakening. Let's pick a quest. What quest should we do? Stenmark, thank you so much for subscribing for 16 months in a row. It means a lot to me. How are you doing, Stenmark? Super heartness. Aw, thank you for the hype train, everybody. Hi, Lilal. Jeff, hi. Welcome. How are you doing? Okay, let's get Stenmark on the list, too. Thank you so much. Stenmark says, all the joy for you, my friend. Super heartness, Stenmark. That means a lot to me. So your name is on the list for Heartness. Date to be determined. It will probably be at the end of this semester unless I have time during a break. Like, do we get a break this semester? I think we do around Thanksgiving. Anyway, your name's on the list. It's going to be a ways out, and we'll probably do a series of art streams at that time. But you're on the list. Joshua Reese says, hope you're all doing amazing and so wonderful and blessed. So far this evening for me, just relaxing, watching NFL Sunday night stream, night football. Awesome. What teams are your favorites right now? Stan Helsing, thank you so much for resubbing for 4 months in a row. That means a lot to me. Thank you, thank you. How you doing, Stan Helsing? Silver says, it's my birthday eve and my Browns lost badly. So sad. Aw. I have your birthday in my phone, Silver. It's been reminding me your birthday's coming up. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Ha-cha-cha-cha, ha-cha-cha-cha, and many more. Happy birthday, Silver. Packer Taco, welcome. How you doing? Good to see you. Stan Helsing. How many months did that say? Can someone please remind me how many months Stan Helsing resubs for? Stan Helsing says, I'm doing well, and you? I am doing well. Thank you so much. 4 months. Awesome. Thank you. It's on the list for next Heartness Artness. Jeff says, should create hologram religion to make up holidays. You mean so we can have extra streams? So Joshua Reese says, happy almost birthday. Packer says, your Browns play my Packers next week. Back to picking a quest. I think let's do this one. It might be really hard, but it also might be really fun. I have no idea if I can do it or not. Let's see what I've got in the realm of inventory. Maybe I don't know. This is supposed to be a really hard quest. I'm like nervous because I haven't played in a long time. Like, should I warm up first or should I jump straight into it? Sniperman Boss says, happy birthday, Grandpa! I didn't know that Silver was Sniper's grandpa. That's so cool. Stan Helsing, thanks for redeeming your daily Dahlia. I guess I'll go for it. So let's just make sure I've got the right stuff on, and I think I do. I've got a drill shot. The only thing I might want is a sniper, which I think I had put up here. For some reason, my sniper's up here. It like came out of my inventory earlier. Hi, Levro, welcome. Hope you're having a good day. I'm sorry if my projection is scaring you. All complaints can be filed with Hologram Programmer. Artisan. Oh, I think this one's the best, right? 57. This one's 89. So this one's technically better. What else do we have? I think that's probably good. Yeah, I'll go with this one. I think that's probably the one that I lost. And then do I have heavy and light darts? Okay, that's as good as it's gonna get. Packer says, happy birthday, Boomer! Silver says, thank you, yep, making a movie, calling it Old, Old, and Older. Aw, that's cute. I was gonna say, nobody knows how old you are, do they, Silver? Everybody's just guessing that you're like grandpa. Silver's a grandpa. Let's all call Silver grandpa now. Snipey says, I do, he's grandpa. Thank you for adopting so many grandchildren, Silver. You're a very nice grandfather. What would we do without you? Morigor says, hi y'all and happy birthday to Silver. It's good to see you. How have you been? Oh, we've got some aluminum in here. Let me go empty this out real quick before we leave. This'll work. Silver says, I'm not technically a grandpa or a dad, but I'm old enough to be. You can be Snipey's dad. / grandpa. We're just one big happy family here. I would say you could be my dad, but Modus is my dad, because Modus is a hologram too. Stan says, I hopped off Dune for the day because I felt like I was hitting a wall. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Definitely good to take a break when you need it. Now I guess you can just watch me play. Hee hee hee. Where am I going? I think I'm going to... Oh man, I forgot how to fly. I haven't played in a long time. Also, I hope I don't run out of fuel. Ooh, I don't think I brought any fuel and I have half a thing of fuel. Okay. Never mind, never mind. We're going back. My smoky ornithopter's gonna have to wait one more minute. Hi, Aaron. Welcome in. Thank you for saying a nice thing. Let's see. I don't know where fuel is. I don't think anything's really organized at this point. I haven't played in a while. Aaron says, what is this? This is Dune Awakening. Gladed Dragon, welcome. Thank you for following me. How are you doing? Jason Lee says, I haven't been on regularly in quite a while, but I get on every week to refuel my base, but base parts keep being damaged, and I've had to replace my generators once. Even the Fief takes damage, and it's in the rift, so no wonder no weather should be getting to it. Do you let it run completely out of power before it takes damage? Because I have never had any of my stuff take damage before. Stan says, it wouldn't let me build a base in any new area. It kept saying, reached composed building limit on this category. What? That sounds like a bug. Do you mean new to you area? Jeff says, and hardware technicians. Jason Lee says, the generator takes damage even when it has fuel. That's really interesting. Both of those sound like glitches to me. I would report both of those as bugs probably. Because you definitely should be able to build places. Stan. And Jason Lee, that's very strange that you're having trouble like that. The Hand and I have not had any damage to our base at all, and we've had it built for months. We've never let it run out of fuel. But if you're not letting yours run out of fuel either, then I don't know. Glade says, I just started Dune yesterday. I can't wait till I get an ornithopter. That's awesome. I'm very excited for you. Silver says, I've been playing Tainted Grail, The Fall of Avalon. Been pretty good so far, but the enemies are getting tougher in Act 2. So Glade, what's your favorite class so far? Hi, Seductive Graffini. How are you doing? Hi, Damon. Thanks for saying hello. Jeff says, Dahlia, you can have a dad and numerous programmers. Stan says, like, the first time I got to Haga Basin and tried to build, I just couldn't. Do you already have stuff built somewhere else? Seductive Graffini says, just going on a walk, taking a quick break from Borderlands. Cool, how's Borderlands? Why are you afraid to report it, Jason Lee? Hi, Christopher, how are you doing? Good to see you. Glade says, I think I'm playing a Blade character. Cool. So we need to find wherever we have put the batteries for our ornithopter. Stan says, I have one other base in the starting area. Could that be the issue? I think that the starting area quest requires you to abandon the base via the map. Like, it's actually on your quest. If you activate the quest, it does make you do that. So, like, when you focus on your base like this, do it from the map. This is not my base, this is the Hand's, but you should be able to click on it and hit abandon base. It requires that you do that. Seductive Graffiti says, it's amazing. I already got 26 hours into it. Awesome. But then once you do that, the first time, Stan, it allows you to have multiple bases after that. I think you can have 2 to start, and then I think somebody even said you can get like 3 later. Is that right, everybody? Because then you can have like 2 in the main map and 1 in the desert, but the desert one has to be, the deep desert has to be reset every week, so you have to rebuild it every week. Jason Lee says, because I don't want them to fix the hole my fief is hidden in. I want to expand building into the secret area eventually. Okay. Jason Lee says, oh yeah, if you're pretty early on in the quest chain, you may be locked to the 1, but if you've got 3 bases already, that may be it too. I do remember, because the Hand and I were playing together, and I tried everything I could to avoid abandoning that first base, and it was impossible. It's absolutely required. Oh, so you already abandoned one and then made a new one? Then in that case, I don't know. In that case, it sounds like a bug. The only building restriction I know of is... Oh, wait, hold on. Yes, you do have to abandon all Haga Basin bases. You cannot leave a base in Haga Basin. After you move past that part in the quest line and you've got it all wrapped up, You can go back to Haga Basin and build a base. Or I guess it's like Haga Basin South, because technically the whole map is Haga Basin. But yeah. It does require you to abandon every base you have in Haga Basin South before you can build a base in the new area. So if you had 2, then that's what's stopping you. Glade says, that is the moving on journey step. Yeah, it was frustrating to me too. I'm sorry, Stan. I tried really hard to like find any loophole I could with that, and there just isn't one. Oh wow, there's a lot of money around my base that needs to be taken to the bank. Glade says, that's where I am right now. Jeff says, I remember in the olden days playing the Dune board game. There was a Dune board game? That's so cool. Stan says, thanks for the help. I'll work on that tomorrow. Yep, that's what it is. I honestly feel like that was kind of unfair. It's like, I wish they would give you a notice about that. Like, don't spend any time on your first base. Because I remember spending a lot of time on my first base and then being frustrated that I had to abandon it. Now, I wonder if you could abandon it, go set up a new base, and then technically go back and put your fief back in the abandoned base. Like, that might be possible. But that's also kind of complicated, so it just depends on how much it's worth it to you. Jason Lee says, it's funny, the story is basically crash in a ship and the first guy you meet in the wreckage tells you to build a house. Then later he's like, no, abandon that house, build a better one somewhere else. Yeah. Where the heck are my batteries? Man, I've been working hard on farming batteries today. I'm gonna be kind of frustrated if I have to go farm more right away. I just need a little bit of power to fuel my plane. So how are you doing tonight, Jeff? It's good to see you. I don't see any batteries. I might have to go farm some. It's okay, Jason. I don't want to make you have to do that. It's really not a big deal just to go outside my base and grab some batteries real quick. I have a couple of battery spawns directly outside the base. Woohoo! See, like right here. Oops, too close. Jeff says, I'm okay. How's the new semester? It's hectic, but it's good too. So far, everything's fine. So far, I'm doing pretty well in all my classes. Trying to get all again. We should be able to make a couple out of this. Oh look, there's another battery right there. Nice. We have a couple basically attached to our property. Anonymous one says, have you pre-ordered the new Silent Hill? There's a new Silent Hill? I didn't know that. That's awesome. I haven't. Have you pre-ordered it? Jason Lee says, you're going to be a lawyer in no time. I'm trying. Working on it pretty hard. Hold on a second. I'm going to move something. Well, for the main event of the stream, let's see if I can get this quest done. It's supposed to be a very dangerous, very scary quest. Jason Lee says, speaking of lawyering, I just spent a week serving jury duty. Case wrapped up just a few days ago. Stan says, is it the DLC quest? It is not. I'm trying to wrap up the original content so that I can go do the DLC quest. I hear a worm. There it is. Hello, wormy. I built this house so I would have a great view of the worm. And it's always worked out. Is it gonna pop up again? I think the worm AI is getting bored over there. It's lonely. It's lonely and it wants to play. Jason Lee says, worm! Anonymous one says, yes, I'm a huge fan. That's awesome. Jason Lee says it probably just ate a noob. I mean, it could have. It definitely could have. You know those noob eatins. Oh, I forgot to set something up real quick. Okay, that should be good. Let's go! Stan says, I don't know how far into chapter 1 I am. I've only done 2 trials so far. The trials are really interesting because it's like you just randomly stumble across some of them. You are pretty much at the beginning though, I will tell you, Stan. You are at the beginning. Now let's make some fuel for this. The next thing to do is put the batteries I just collected into the chest. No, Jason Lee, let's not do spoilers. If Stan is curious, they can DM you about it, but I don't want other people to be unwillingly subjected to that. Hi, Talamute. How are you doing? It's good to see you. Talamute says, my favorite hologram. I missed you. I missed you too. How are you? Let's build a couple of these. Put those away. The hand and I decided that we are going to stop building the fuel for the fans, and then when these fans drain, we're going to just replace them with regular generators. That way we don't have to farm as much stuff to keep our base fueled. We're going to resort down to just a bunch of these, and we're probably going to put like them all in a line up here or something. I really like this square garage too, and I've had people tell me that it was a landmark that they use to navigate, so I kind of don't want to take it down, but it does take a lot of power. So just for the sake of not having to farm constantly, I was kind of thinking about taking it down. But I think that's funny that people use it as a landmark, and honestly, I mean, yeah, I use it as a landmark too. I built a landmark! Monstrous says, I started the free trial on Steam. Cool, welcome to Dune. Had a question. Do you get to alter your character's appearance? I have not found a way to alter your character's appearance, so I do recommend that you are happy with the way that they look when you come into the game. Has anyone else found a way to alter the appearance? Jason Lee says, fuel seems like the fastest, easiest way to power bases. Better than making lube, for sure. Talamute says, maybe lower the ceiling a bit. Lol. Stan says, what about the wind turbines? I think you can in the new DLC. So, oh, you can change your appearance in the new DLC? That's so cool! I haven't gotten to that yet, so I guess maybe I haven't played that content yet. So the wind turbines take fuel, which requires you to grind the powder from the sand and turn it into silicon blocks, and it also requires you to grind batteries, and it requires water, and then you have to make that. And then you have to fill up your fans. And it's just like so many extra steps that I decided that even though these are prettier and technically more efficient, they're not really worth grinding for. So I'm going to let these run out of the fuel that they have. And then I'm going to take them apart and stop using them. And I'm just going to use the regular battery ones because batteries are much easier to farm. Hi, Orion Snake. Good to see you. Stan says, there's a doctor in Harko Village I went to. He charges like 5,000 Solari. Heck, that is awesome. Well, then scratch what I said. Apparently, they just added the ability to change your appearance. So that's awesome. How have you been, Orion Snake? Jason Lee says, at first I thought, oh, appearance doesn't matter because I'll hide behind a mask, but all the cutscenes take your headgear off and are so easy to farm in Haga South. We will head towards our quest as soon as this storm passes, I guess. Looks like the storm has decided we're not going anywhere. I'm going to attempt to do my main quest, the, what is it called? The Paranoid. I think this is what I'm doing. The Paranoid. Monstrous says, I'm surprised. I didn't think I'd like this as much as I do. I'm not normally an online multiplayer guy. Honestly, this game really surprised me too. Let's see, are there other people on? Talamute, I absolutely would. I was kind of trying to keep this YouTube video focused on my quest. Is there somebody else available, or if not, I guess I can do a little detour. Yeah, it looks like it's just you and me. Where are you? I'll come get you. Where are you? Here, let's get in group. Do-da-do. Okay. So what's going to be the best way to do this? Probably to make sure probably to bring the two-seater bike, I would guess. Do you have a bike out there, or do you just not have any transportation at all out there? I think this is the two-seater bike. Totally mute. Talamute says, oh wait, I might. Totally forgot about that. Haha. Okay, well let me know. Because all I'm going to do is put this motorcycle in my pocket and come get you. I don't have a two-seater plane yet. Jason Lee says, you don't need two seats on the bike or the thopter. Just hop on top. I don't want to possibly accidentally kill someone. I mean, if you want me to try to fly you here, if you think you can just stay on top, I'll do it. Talamute says, I have a bike. Okay, okay, okay. Good. I'm happy you're not stranded. Let me know if you need help. So are you okay, or do you still want me to come get you? Talamute says, I'll be fine. Quest away, Dahlia. Okay, well, let me know if you change your mind. I haven't played in a while, so I don't know how good I'll be at this quest. There is a passenger seat for the bike, and you can get it right away. So I have one bike that's like a tier 1 bike that I always just keep the passenger seat on because you can only have one mod. Either inventory or speed booster or passenger seat. So I always had like one bike that was inventory and one bike that was passenger seat. Jason Lee says, I think it was Tala who rode on top of my thopter halfway across the map. Well, I'm happy to go get Tala if he wants, but he said he's okay, so... I mean, I've seen people do that, but I don't think I've really done that, so I would feel so bad if, like, Talamute crashed and died. Uh-oh. I haven't played in a while. Help! I don't know what I'm doing. I do think I have to go this way, though. The baddies over there are a bit too tough for you, so do you want me to turn around and come get you then? Are you okay? You're good? You're running away? Okay. I had started to fly towards you. Now we're heading in to the dangerous mission where I might die a lot. Jason Lee says, drive fast, stop for nothing. It's kind of what you have to do. Hi, Hot TP, welcome in. How you doing? Jason says, I wasn't able to glide when people were on top of mine. I had to stay in flight mode. Thanks for redeeming your daily Dahlia, Galamy. Snipey says, Dahlia never stops. She's a hologram. She's programmed to follow her orders until the quests are done. That's right, Snipey. That's right. Is that my house? What is happening? No, that's somebody else who has a glowing garage. Whew. My Tyrell, I'm here. Tell me, it says, yeah, we learned that when I went flying. Falling. Well, sometimes I just park under the tent up here at the top. Seems like it's a pretty good place to park. I have no idea if it's gonna work or not. Yeah, I'm perfectly functional. The boss double checked. Sniper Man boss. Somebody was like, is there a glitch in the coding again? And Sniper Man boss was like, nah. Alright, let's go. I don't remember how to fight. What if I eat a whole bunch of spice right before we go in here? Rule of the wasteland. Thou shalt get sidetracked by BS every time. Oh yeah, I forgot how to shoot. They're killing me. Oh no, I'm bad at this game. Wasn't I like a sword fighter before? Where's my sword? Let's go. Yay, I'm getting better at this game again! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Run away! It's Bruce Lee! Uh-oh. No stamina. Run! Run! Run away if you want to live! I'm using a new controller and I don't know that I love it. This is like kind of getting me killed. Like I can't just get away like I would be able to on my old controller. How do I untarget the enemy? Hi, Minimal Trace. It's good to see you. How are you? I have a fancy new controller that I got for my birthday. It's a Stealth Ultra, and some elements of it are really cool, like it's way more precise, but other elements, I noticed like I push the buttons and they don't work the same way as I'm used to. I haven't 100% mastered it yet. Yay! I win! Stan says, "My, that is a strong shield you have on." It is! Tier 5, I think. Let's see. Is it tier 5? Yep, it's a tier 5. MK5. You know, I went through a bulk of the game without knowing what the drill shot was, and then the hand's like, you need to be using the drill shot, and I just started. I went this far without knowing what a drill shot was. Mostly I just sword fight. Ugh. See, that was muscle memory. I couldn't remember what that button did, but I just used it anyway. It's that holy thing. Oh man, no stamina again. Ah. I keep messing up my signature move. Hi, Lake. Good to see you. Hi, Nola. You're free from Digitalias? Good. Does that mean you're wearing a shield? Like me? HK5 shield, Nola. HK5 shield. Tomorrow's Silver's birthday, Nola. Whoa. Whoa. Actually, today for you. Ah. Oh. I mean, I'm gonna have to resort to the drill shot. My cool things are not working because I don't know how to fight anymore and my controller is weird now. Oh man, I forgot how to use the thing. I haven't played in a couple months. Whoa. Whoa. Virtuoso Tiger King, hi. Welcome. Dude, I don't know if I like this controller. It seems like it's much slower than the Xbox for this game, but we'll see. I want it to work. Like, I might have to adjust settings or something. Hi, Gradgar. How are you doing? It's good to see you. Stan says, why not just spice things up? Yeah. You entered a Mortal Kombat 1 tournament and finished 3rd, Tiger King. Congratulations. That's awesome. Gradgar says, all good. Hope you're well. Things are doing good here. Hi, Summer Cherry. Welcome in on YouTube. How are you doing, friend? Great to see you. Everybody, if you're not already subbed to Summer Cherry on YouTube, please go check her out and say hi. She's another awesome game streamer. Which direction should I go? I think I'm going to sneak in this way. I am having a good weekend. I worked really hard so that I could have today off from schoolwork. It's the first day off I've had in 3.5 weeks. Seriously. I'm laughing, but I'm dead serious. I'm laughing because I couldn't believe I went so long without a day off. James Hartness, thank you. Nola says, my perch owns peace. God bless you all. So for that reason, it's like a really good day. But hitting it hard again tomorrow. And then I've got the biggest exam that I've had yet so far this semester on Tuesday. So tomorrow I have philosophy to focus on and political theory to focus on, and I also have to study for my first big biology exam on Tuesday. It's good to see you too, Nola. I missed you. How have you been? What's new? How's the wilderness? Gradgar says, hey, Uni, just give Dahlia the degree. Jason Lee says, political theory sounds fun. It has been. It's been very enlightening. I didn't realize how close it was to philosophy, and it's pretty interesting to be studying philosophy and political theory at the exact same time. Talamute says I might be able to go back to school for social work. Yay, that would be awesome. This place is really hard, so I'm kind of worried. Nola says, I'm glad you're studying political theory. I'm happy to be educated on the topic. Nola says, the chimps are shaking nuclear spears. They are. Looks like somebody else might have been here recently, because usually there's a lot more bad guys in here. Oh, there's a bad guy. Oh, I thought that was me, but that was her. She was kicking my booty. I was like, dude, I just kicked that lady's butt. Then I was like, oh wait, it was I whose butt was kicked. We both look the same. That's funny. It was I who was receiving the butt kicking. Yeah, so Talamute, I went into that base today and I just started taking stuff and I was like, heck yes, they made it so you can take people's stuff now. And then I went up to the fief and it said Tal's fief and I was like, aw man, this isn't just some random guy's base, this is Talamute's base, dang it. And then I had to go put all this stuff back and write you a message. I was like, no wonder I could take this stuff. I didn't know you had a base like right next to mine. But I happened to be farming batteries at the time, so I put some of the batteries that I found in there. And then that's how you got some power. I'm sorry I tried to take your stuff, but I put it back. Talamute's like, yeah, you have access to my bases. I see, I see. We should go about this a little bit more carefully. Attempted robbery puts on cuffs. I was trying to go V-Rising on them. It's always bothered me that if people leave their bases and never come back, you can't take their stuff. I feel like it's almost a waste. Because I've seen so many bases just rot away in this game. But at the same time, I understand, like, farm the game, not other players. But at the same time, like, when people just leave and never come back, all their stuff just disappears, and that's sad. Ah, man, I am terrible with this gun. Dang, dude, look, they almost killed me. Oh, they did kill me. Orion Snake says, you have been away from the game too long. Couldn't tell your character from the NPC. So I played a little bit today to kind of like prepare for the stream. Hi Wilson, welcome back. It's good to see you. How are you doing? I played a little bit today to prepare for the stream, but before that, I've taken, I think, 2 months off of the game between being super busy with school and kind of just playing Aska in my free time, which I'm still doing. I'm stuck in a never-ending winter on Aska. I don't understand the double hit of fueling generators and paying taxes. Yeah, I feel like the taxes is more of a role play element because I've known plenty of people who say they just don't pay their taxes and nothing happens. But you do have to keep your bases up with power for sure. Let's see if this sniper does any better. Somebody please get the mod chat. Your character looks like a female version of Dr. Doom. Thank you. Yay. Got one. I agree, Nola. Your kingliness is too strong for the shaking of spears. It's lucky they're shooting one limb. Bandage his left arm again. Right? For real. These guys are honestly very difficult. I've killed all these guys multiple times. They're not easy. Because this is an area I seem to frequently have to come back to. But that's okay, because I think it's actually probably my favorite area. I call it the church. What if it like ricocheted on me? Because it's like so close to the edge. That'd be weird. It'd be much more realistic though. Anybody else down here? Want a taste of my snipey? Oh, Nola, there was a message caught by the mod chat already that I wanted somebody to address. Not mod you. Hey, JB. This is Dune Awakening. Have you heard of it? Talamute says, don't need a left arm when you have a sword in the right one. That's cute. I think we might be good. Let's find out. Oh, there's somebody right there. Oh gosh, he was waiting for me! He tricked me! He's like, she'll never expect the Spanish Inquisition, and I didn't. Oh my gosh. Lucky for me, I have more bandages! And a perfectly good arm to use them on. Silver says, hello everyone. If Dahlia does not respond, the YouTube stream may be lagging. Please try refreshing the stream. Thank you. Everybody, don't forget to say happy birthday to Silver. I'm not streaming on his real birthday, which is tomorrow. So this is our chance to celebrate Silver's birthday. Woohoo! Yay, Silver! He's such a great mod. We all love him. Oh gosh. Lucky for you, I'm impervious to poison. Telling me it says I might just have to dismantle the entire base. You said you have 2 bases, right? I never did get around to building a second base. Primarily for the whole fact of being like, I don't want to have to power 2 bases. Oh gosh, I'm about to die. Need more bandages. My arm is hurt. It's bleeding again. Pew Pew Pony's on the front page today. A lot of you guys are friends with Pew Pew Pony. I don't know if you saw that or not, but if you haven't, check it out. Pew Pew Pony's on the front page today with writer Amy. And they're interviewing their colleague that I think works in zombie movies. Is it maybe Walking Dead that he's in? Church started! Uh-oh. Out of bandages. Crap. What am I gonna do? Church has started! I have to kill. Church time. Time to kill that guy. Church time. It's time for church. Whoa! He's kicking my ass. Ugh. Now I have to come get my stuff again.
Shai-Hulud is at the center and throughout. Shai-Hulud holds our feet above the
Gradgar says, that dude had no chill. I got everybody else with my snipey. That guy just wouldn't die. See? Also, like, I keep auto running. I don't know, man. What the heck? Let's see if we can just directly sneak in and get my stuff. New controller and it has drift. I don't know if it's the controller that has drift. I feel like it's something about the game, because even when I was using keyboard earlier, it was like auto running. So I don't think the new controller has drift. The new controller does have, so it's set to be like, it's really an FPS controller. And it has things like double click for things to work, and I haven't figured out how to set everything up. So I feel like in some cases the controllers are not working like I expect them to, because it's so fancy that I haven't completely been able to figure out how to set it up. I'm like, oh no. Like, this controller's so badass, it's probably banned in tournaments. I would guess, with some of the features that it has. Where's my stuff? Yeah, Jason Lee. So it's always done that to me, and it doesn't... It does it when I'm in Windows mode. It doesn't do it if I'm in full screen. So it's weird. I don't understand. I think I'm close and yet also far. When you're close, but oh so far. Gradgar says, I see why you call it the church. Yeah, so like they all worship Shai-Hulud. This is like the land, this is the territory of a Shai-Hulud cult. Shai-Hulud is the big snake. So yeah, I call it church because it is a church. That lady is the preacher of the cult. It literally is a church. I think it's cool. I like it. I don't like, you know, the whole massacre at a church, but I do like that they have an interesting place where there's a cult that worships the snake set up. I think that that's neat. Hi, Chris Energy. Good to see you again. How are you? I don't know who she is, so I would call her Noisy Lady. That's funny, Gradgar. I love that. Anonymous One says, controllers should auto-center every time you start your system. So, it's not the controller that drifts. It is the game. When I go from full screen to Windows, no matter what I'm using to control it, whether I'm using mouse and keyboard, whether I'm using an Xbox controller, whether I'm using this, it just drifts around on its own. And that was absolutely a pre-existing issue before I got this controller for my birthday. This is actually the first day I'm using this controller. That's why I like have no idea what I'm doing with it. I got it for my birthday 2 weeks ago, but I've been doing nothing but schoolwork in between now and then, so it's the first time I've gotten to actually play with it. Sniperman Boss says it could be your twin wanting to play. Yes. Thank you, Snipey. Snipey says, happy belated birthday, Dahlia. Chris says, I'm well and yourself? Just tired. I'm doing well. Trying to knock out this quest. Having a lot of fun. Looks like we've got some there and some to the left. Who are these people to the left? Let's see if we can knock them out first. Also, treasure box. There's a treasure box over here. Oh, I hear you want to play. She made a dying sound like I used to when I was a little kid pretending to die. She was like, eh. Jason Lee says, happy pre and post birthdays to everyone. Don't forget to thank your parents for getting friendly. Hi, Cassiter Hartness. How are you? It's good to see you. What you been up to? Anonymous One says, just saying in general they should. Yes, fair. So, Anonymous One says, when you start your system up, your controller should center. And I agree. That is a fair and valid point. I certainly don't want to make it sound like there's anything wrong with this controller. I feel like if I'm making it sound like there's something wrong with this controller, it's probably actually user error. I'm still trying to figure it out. And I messed with the settings a little bit today. I'm not an interloper. Whoa. I belong here more than you do, and you don't even know it. Whoa. I'm impervious to poison. You're welcome, Nola. Thanks for coming and spreading wildness in the wilderness. Cassider says, I'm good. How have you been? Just work, chickens, and games. Thank you so much for following me, Shield. I'm Dahlia. Welcome. Hope you're having a great day. No compatible container, so I'm done drawing blood then. Oh, thanks, Tala. It's fine. I was just being a greedy little heathen. I didn't actually need any of that stuff. I was remembering how much fun I used to have looting people in V Rising. Talamute says, loot! Goblin, goblin, the loot! Yes. Goblin, goblin, all the loot. Gradgar says, now that you got permission to steal, it's not as fun. See, this guy gets it. JK, JK. So are these other people, like, not even in the area where I am? Looks like they're actually over the snake. Crap. Well, is there a safe way over the snake, or am I gonna die? I mean, this kind of looks like a safe way over the snake. I think we're alright. Whoa! Who are you?
Hey, my friend! It's your lucky day! Because it is I, Shahbazihun, majority stakeholder and sole proprietor of Shahbazi's Heritage Imports.
What is Shahbazi's Heritage Imports?
Come, my friend, you must have heard of us. Shahbazi is known far and wide.
I never heard of you.
Then it is a doubly lucky day. Come, come, come. I invite you to peruse my wares. But act fast. Shahbazi has a major vendor in Arakeen that is offered to buy the whole lot. But since we are friends, I will allow you to choose the best for yourself at a good price.
Okay. What do you have here? Nothing that I really need. I think that stuff's worth more to me at home than it is there. This guy is a Harkonnen. Maybe he has better stuff if you're a Harkonnen. Which I am not. I am an Atreides. I'm as Atreides these as Atreides those. Gradgar says, that guy's funny. You literally said you didn't know him, and he's like, well, since we're friends. Honestly, I like his positive attitude. I am of the mindset of everybody is my friend until they give me a reason not to be their friend. Who are you? Oh, it's Jason Lee. Hi. Join my party, Jason Lee. That was funny. I thought you were a bad guy. Chris says, I was Harkonnen when I played All About That Donkey Life. I kept saying, when I get to 200, I'll make a Harkonnen. But I swear I was 160, and now it says I'm only 150. So, let's go climbing. Gradgar says, stealing from Talamute, stabbing Jason. This is going awesome. Nola says, I have calmed. I'm resting now. I hope you get good rest.
Where's my reinforcement?
I'm the reinforcements. See, we're dressed just alike. Oh no, he's a good fighter. Crap. I hate it when they're good fighters. Then I actually have to try. Woohoo, we did it. I feel like I'm in another zone now. Hi, how are you doing, Bike Life? Welcome in. Stan says, leading by example. Oh no, he's got the heavy guns. Let's get him first. Ah, crap. He's got good defenses. He just like died. I didn't even do anything. Dang it, Jason. Did you kill that guy? I wasted my spice for nothing. I'm like, he just fell down dead. Oh yeah, Jason's behind me. Hi, Dr. Superman Shadow. How are you doing? It's good to see you. Thank you for the lurk. Whoa, this guy's got fire. Ah, got one. All right. That was one of the baddies. Thanks, Jason. I remember I had this friend when I was a teenager. And I was interested in learning how to fix cars, so he was teaching me how to fix cars. And I wasn't that good at it. So he said we would just tell everybody I fixed it. And so he changed my alternator, and then we went around and told everybody I fixed it. I felt accomplished for a few minutes, and then now I feel like crap about it. Dang it. Now I feel obligated to learn how to fix an alternator. Just to, like, you know, make good on what I said I did, I guess. Gradgar says, I heard you fixed an alternator. Nice. Thanks, Gradgar. So I guess maybe that person is the only person here. Now we have to go this way. So it's directly behind where I am. It's below me. So I have to get below me. Oh, hey, Cole. Hi. Thank you for lurking. It's great to see you. Super Heartness. It's been a long time. Nice to see you around. Alright. So where's this purple? It says it's still below me. There's the snake again. Heartness, Gradgar, I hope you have a really good day. I'll talk to you later. Yay! Gradgar says Heartness. Don't touch the snake. Touching the snake bad. Your belt broke? Oh no, are you okay? Will my stamina make it? Haha. Let's see. Did you see where the person was? Is that what you were saying, Jason? I am looking for how to get inside here. I bet it's through this.
I see someone.
I see someone too. It's you. I see you. Uh-oh. 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 Oh no. Oh man. Take that. And that. And Take that! Ah, self-revive! Self-revive! Run away! Uh-oh. Still trying to remember how to play this game. You're welcome, Nola. Thanks for being here. And Gradgar says, have the best birthday, Silver. Hola, Fresh Valentine. Nola says, it's like here among mine presents for presents. For thanks. It says the person I need is still that way. That's annoying. Got him that time. Sheesh. I mean, this is practically back to my plane now. So it says 161 and it's below us. Anonymous one says, out of curiosity, what is your go-to headset? So the headset that I like the best for comfort is a Ryzen Kraken. For functionality, I use an Arctic 7, but I will say that I think the Ryzen is more comfortable. Anybody else have a preference on headphones? Is that what this is called? An Arctic 7? Let me look. It's like a Steel series, and I think it is Arctic. But yeah. This one has all the cool features and fanciness, but it's actually the Kraken, which is like only a $50 headphone set. It was substantially cheaper than this one, and I think it's way more comfortable. Jason Lee says, I use a cheap Logitech one. It's comfy and sounds good to me, but I don't know how good I sound to others. Well, we don't want to get too close to the snake. Chris says, I like the Steel Series Arctic. JJ says, I fixed a Christmas light last week. It exploded with disappointment. Same with the TV. Aww. Heartness, JJ. Ah, so much stabbing. Got it. I don't think I have any more room. Ah. We skipped the hard parts. Hi, son of Batman! Son of Batman says, you enjoyed that. I saw it in your eyes. You're an eye reader. Anonymous one says, yeah, that's what I'm looking for is comfort. I have sensitive ears. So the one that I like for comfort is the Ryzen Kraken. And it is less expensive too. Son of Batman says, you enjoyed that. I saw it in your eyes. And Jeff says, JJ, the name's so nice. You say it twice. I agree, Jeff. I agree. JJ's awesome. He's almost always here lurking, but he always just says goodbye at the end. He never like usually talks. So it's cool to actually have you in chat today, JJ. Ah! Whoa. Whoa. I'm dying. Help. See, like, I'm trying to turn my shield on and it's not working. Like, there's some things about this controller that I feel like it's not actually doing everything I'm expecting it to do. But I'm starting to get the hang of it. Now, one thing that is really cool about this controller is, look, extra buttons. But I haven't programmed them to do anything yet, so they're pointless right now. But especially for games where, like, it's mostly a keyboard game and it's hard to find a place for all the buttons, like, that's really a nice feature. Oh no! Man, they keep almost killing me. This is a Turtle Beach Stealth Ultra. I just got it for my birthday. It was my birthday present from the hand. So I'm trying to figure out how to get it to work. But it might take some customization that I haven't quite figured out yet. Nola says, I'm happy to see a healthy wee Dahlia. Heartness, Nola, I'm happy to see you too. I'm just happy to be here. I missed you all. Thank you, son of Batman. It was a good birthday. JJ waves from the shadows. Heartness, JJ. Anonymous one says, I'm running Turtle Beach, but for comfort, and they weren't cheap. Yeah, I don't know anything about Turtle Beach headphones. I know I think I bought my sister some Turtle Beach headphones as a gift one time. This controller is the first thing that's Turtle Beach brand that I've ever owned. I had a cake. I had a chocolate cake. It was yummy. Yeah, Carmina Chaos. Nola says, I can't remember her name. She laughs like you. Woohoo! Thank you for following me, baby girl Blossom. I'm Dahlia. Hope you're having an amazing day. Did we get all the bad guys in here already? Seems like we may have. I think I still have to kill 2 more guys and then I can go into the contemplation chamber. So where are the other 2 guys on the map? They're outside and to the left. Or to the right? Let's get this treasure before that though, I guess, because there's no reason to leave the treasure behind. There's always a treasure in here. Jeff says, Dahlia, is your sister downloadable as a hologram? Her model is not quite ready for release. Woohoo, treasure. Any treasure in here? I think I'm full of treasure. I'm full of treasure. I can't carry anymore. Let me see if there's anything I want to get rid of. I know that I want to eat a bunch of this. Oh, I think I have to make room for 2 more things, so... Jason Lee says, I can carry some stuff for you. Thanks, it's okay. I think I've got it figured out. I'm just gonna go like this. Put this right here. I want to build it. See, I'm hitting build and it's not working. That's what I'm talking about. This controller kinda is cool, and then in other ways it's not. It's not building. Ugh, annoying. I still need 2 more keys before I can go into the door. And it's weird, it's making a noise, but it's not setting down. I don't know. Alright, fine. I'll drop stuff for you to help me with then. Here's some beer. Here's some binoculars. Here is a house something something. Here is a clapper MK4 schematic unique. Here is a blankie. Alright, we good? Still can't drop this. That's annoying. Jeff says, it would be nice if Gir were a downloadable hologram. I love Gir, he's so good. Uh-oh. Son of Batman says, how many stars would you give this game? I would give this game... Mm... 3.5 out of 5. And the reason is because it's really a very extremely fun game. For fun, it gets 5 stars. It does have a couple of things though where I think that they have made it harder than most players are willing to deal with. And that has lowered the population of people playing. They also have made it much harder than most games to keep your base from getting destroyed. So those are some really big negatives about the game that I dislike. However, as far as the like fun factor, the fun factor is an easy 5. I hope that they eventually come around to realizing that they should, you know, maybe try to be a little bit more accommodating to keep a bigger player base, because it's been kind of sad to see so many people quit. JJ says, I hit my controller, but it still didn't work. Heartless Nola. You're lucky you get some autumn leaves. Silver says, Mina was almost a downloadable hologram a few years back, nearly became a cover modelgram. Oh yeah, I remember that when we were voting for her to become the cover model. That was fun. She did well in that contest too. Thanks to the garden kept her like actually pretty high in the running through the whole thing. I think she was in like the top 3 or something, wasn't she? She was pretty high up. Nola says, I remember that. Silver says it was actually for tattoos, I think. Yeah, she did it twice. Once it was for tattoos, or maybe both times it was technically a tattoo magazine. But I think she did it twice. The contest. Nola says, I hope she doesn't cover herself. I don't know if she's still getting tattoos. I know she has a couple, nothing too big or dramatic, but everything's very meaningful. That's the most important thing with tattoos, is that they're meaningful. Whoa. Okay, so now let's go this way. I'm actually planning on getting my tattoos removed if I can ever afford it. But I just don't see myself working as a lawyer with the tattoos that I have. And I mean, there's nothing wrong with them. They're both very simple, easy tattoos with personal meaning. The only thing is just like where they are. I can't really wear business clothes with them without them being visible. So I'm gonna have to get rid of them. Which is okay. Ah! I heard Pete Davidson, the actor, has been getting rid of all his tattoos. I can say I'm gonna do it because of Pete Davidson. I don't know if that'd be entirely true or not, but I could say that. Jason Lee says, don't they have some flesh-colored sleeves or stick-ons to cover tattoos? I mean, technically, yes, but I've worked in office jobs before like at a Christian nonprofit where I had to cover my tattoos, and it was honestly way more trouble than it was worth. I would much rather just get them removed. One of them I don't even really like at all anymore. This one's still pretty meaningful, but at the same time, like, the meaning doesn't go away just because I get rid of the tattoo, you know? Like, I don't need the tattoo to have that memory or that specialness. And the other one I just got, like, my friend and I were supposed to get matching tattoos. I was the only one that got one. And then, like, it got redone later because the first time it was really crappy. The second time it ended up not... It was, like, better than the first time, but still not great. And I just... It's just not a good tattoo, and I just don't want it. So... That one I will not even worry about getting rid of at all.
Infidel. There's the dog. Masquerade. Unite.
Ah! Plus, I heard there's a ancient hot springs in Japan that you cannot bathe in if you have tattoos. So, I will have to get my tattoos removed so I can bathe in that ancient hot springs that I do not remember the name of. But I bet that Gumi or the Hand would know the name of it offhand. Yay, there's the third guy. I killed him randomly. I am impervious to poisons. Ah! Jason Lee says, I have one that I want to have covered with a better one, but the rest are fine. All mine are covered with a shirt, so no big deal. Yeah, my other tattoo's on the back of my neck, so if I want to, like, wear my hair up, which I assume I would pretty much every day for court and lawyer workings, it's gonna show my tattoo, so I have to get rid of it. It's, like, not really an option. This one's probably negotiable, but like I said, I'd rather just not even worry about it and just get rid of it. Both of my tattoos were done by semi-professionals, like people who were like training. Neither one of them were done by like full-blown artists who were really good or anything. Like, they definitely have had more value in their meaning than in their actual quality. So, it's not going to be a big deal to get rid of them for me. There was a time where I was convinced I was going to do like a sleeve on this whole arm, but at this point I'm glad I didn't spend the money on that, because who knows, then I'd probably be burning off the whole thing, and if it looked really good, then I'd probably feel bad about it. Silver says, are they afraid the ink is going to wash off? I don't think it works that way. Nola says, like some of the words I can't remember in grammar class as I daydreamed. Whoa. So it says the next purple guy's over here. Silver says, I've seen a streamer from Poland and she was tatted from head to toe except for the face, a little bit of right forearm and a little bit of left calf. Honestly, I think tattoos are really beautiful. just not for me anymore. To be honest, it's kind of funny. A couple years ago when I started streaming, I didn't imagine myself ever being like of the mindset that I am now of like wanting to get rid of my tattoos and planning to get rid of my tattoos. And I remember seeing people who dressed up in like business suits every day and being like, wow, why do they want to dress like that every day? I'll never give up my fun dresses and my poofy skirts and stuff. I was like, I would never give those up. And now I'm all like, all right, time to study for the LSATs. And also, business clothes look nice. Like, what happened to me? I guess I grew up a little. It's weird. Jason Lee says, I think tattoos can be beautiful, but not all of them are. Fair. I saw a YouTube video of like worst tattoos. If you feel like looking up something funny, there's some pretty funny worst tattoos out there. Alright, 44M. It looks like it's below me, but I don't want to drop too far. I'm nervous. It's almost time for me to study for the LSATs. And the classes for that are expensive too. So I'm gonna need expensive classes and expensive tattoo removal. I'm gonna have to apply for so many scholarships. Whoa, that guy just fell down dead. I'll be like, when I'm applying for the scholarship, I'll be like, I would like to use the funds for tattoo removal. Nah. So that I don't have tattoos in court. Some scholarships let you keep money over your tuition amount, but a lot don't. Where is this thing? So close. Is it just directly under me? Got it. Alright, those are the 4. Nice. Dang it, I accidentally set off my spiciness. It's getting spicy in here. Now we can head back inside to the main part. Let's go. Put some black pepper into the spiciness. Thanks, Nola. Hi, Green Thumb. Welcome in. How you doing? Green Thumb says, good, bud, you? I'm doing good. It's been a really nice, chill night of gaming so far. Have you played much Dune Awakening? I wonder if I can drop that item I was trying to drop earlier, so it would be helpful. See, it won't place. I don't understand. Oh gosh, what was that? That was a person. That had to have been another player. Green Thumb says no more car games. Jason Lee says was super confused. Lol. Or maybe that's that lady that stands here. I didn't realize she does that too. $151, ding! Yay, I'm happy they're not lagging today. I noticed SE just updated. I wonder if that has something to do with it. I always check for an update like an hour or two before stream to try to avoid being delayed because of an update. I checked for an update. And then when I freaking launched the OBS for stream, there was an update. I was like, what the heck, man? So, but yeah, it seems like it's actually making things run smoother, so that's good. I'm glad they updated it. Nola says heartbeats and sonnets don't delay. Okay, Jason, so I have to go into this door. I think it's a solo part. I'll be back. Use the shield dissembler on the last pentashield. Jason Lee says, okay, good luck. The hand said this one was way harder than the other one, so... Sounds like I might need that good luck. Last pentashield up ahead. Uh-oh. My phone decided it's nighttime and I don't get to read chat anymore. Hold on. Okay, and she's tripping. What a time to be tripping. Yay, I can read chat again. I have my phone set to, like, go dark when it's bedtime. I guess that means it's my bedtime. Oh no! I'm still awake. What the heck? This is just letting me go through. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. This must be the final one. This is crazy. Kind of cool though.
I knew that you would come.
She's cool looking.
I saw you in my dreams.
Why can't we be friends? Are you the lady that talks? Are you the church lady?
Even my loyal lieutenants.
I'm happy you have a
were
nice
unable to
clean
keep
room,
you at bay.
JJ.
And for what? I did everything that they asked of me. Find the Fremen. There were no Fremen to find. So I did the next best thing. I created new Fremen. Better Fremen. My Mas Karet.
Smart.
It is never enough.
No Fremen? Make Fremen, man.
I'm afraid. Tired of the voices that they put in my head. Please, let us end this. one way or another.
Oh no, she wants to fight. Help! Help! She's trying to fight me! Ah, crap. Oh no! My healing thing is not even in my inventory. For real? Oh! Dang it, I accidentally wasted my good move! I got her, I got her. I feel kind of bad killing her. She looks like the only person in this whole story so far that could have been my friend. The cult leader.
My hands need but gather their will. Why do I think of an ambush and poison in my molten cup?
She's singing her death.
My years. Love's arms beckon with their naked delights, and Eden's promises of ecstasies. Why do I remember the scars, dream of old transgressions? And why do I sleep with fears?
That's a theater kid to the end. Jason Lee says, quick, bandage her arm. She'll be fine. She was like me. They sent her first. Very clever. She couldn't find Fremen, so she made Fremen. Was there a freaking box or something that I missed? Man, did I miss a box? Checkpoint reached. It checkpoints every time I walk through there. Where the heck is the box, though? Isn't there usually a box? What's a box? Like a treasure box, I mean? Melissa's, oh. this the treasure box that I seek? No, it is nothing. This is how you get into the vault. Open the vault door. Wrong game. Okay. Jason Lee says, get your chainsaw ready. We're leaving the vault. Time to go back to that lady in Harkin Village now. You want to go to Harkin Village with me? Actually, I should go home before I go to Harkin Village because I have money I need to put in the bank. Actually, I guess I don't have to go home. I could just go straight there. Talamute, did you ever get your stuff all squared away? Jason Lee says, somehow I stored my water bottle, so I need to go to my home and get it. Oh, okay. That's a bummer. I hate it when I accidentally do that. Let's see, what's the quickest way to my plane without dying? Thanks for following me, Just Yassine. Talamute says, I'm currently hiding out in your base. Oh, comfy. Just got back from meeting when you asked. Nice, welcome back. How you doing, Just Yazine? Have you been playing some Dune Awakening? If so, what do you think? Talamute says, I'll have to run the bike back to the North Base and transport bits that I can. Moving's kind of hard, but yeah, it's worth it. Ah! Maybe I'll just run at this point. Like, I don't even need this stuff. And I kind of don't want to die. Just says no, unfortunately. You know, it's free to play until 1 p.m. tomorrow, which I think is... I don't know. It's like morning sometime in America, I think. I'm not 100% sure. But anyway, they do have a free to play right now for people to try it. It's a free weekend. Free to play weekend! I'm starting to get very tired and I have to study tomorrow. So I'm probably gonna get this quest turned in and then we'll find some people to raid. Hey, there's Jason flying away. So I think I'm gonna go straight to the town, which I think I can do by going forward, right? Doesn't this have a shield wall up against it? Let me look at the map. Yeah, I think that this is probably the fastest way. Whoa, there's a lot of unexplored territory back there for me. Holy goodness, I had no idea. What's the fastest way to the shield wall for me? Is it forward or to the right? I mean, it still might be forward. Just Yassine says, is it available on PlayStation or Xbox? I don't think the free-to-play weekend is available on PlayStation or Xbox. I also know that they said they were going to release this game on console like at the beginning of 2026, I think. So you still have a little bit to wait, but it is coming. Welcome, Rodrigo. I hope you're doing good. I am playing Dune Awakening. How are you doing this weekend? Just as, oh, okay. Western Shield Wall, Sandflies territory. High altitude fuel consumption. New fuel status 100%. Hey, somebody built their base way up here. I'm crashing. I think it's so funny how it just like ragdolls your plane. Before you go into the shield wall, it's like, crash! You're done for. That's pretty funny. Okay, so to Harkin Village, let's see if I remember. I think it's basically directly down. Jason Lee says, oh, I have some of your stuff. To be 100% honest, I'm not super worried about it. If you feel like dropping it off at the base, that's cool. But otherwise, honestly, I don't even care that much. So don't fret too much. Okay, thank you, Jason Lee. That's really kind of you to make the effort to take it to my base and put it there for me. Nola says, I like the librarian you own. Your laugh is curing. Aw, thanks, Nola. I've got a respiratory thing going on right now, if that's what you're talking about. I have like more of a raspy tone to my voice right now. I actually have a really sore throat, and so I was like, well, I'm not so sick that I can't stream, so I'll still stream, but sorry if my laugh and voice sound different. Minoc Hartness!
Just traded with one viewer.
Thank you so much for the raid. How are you doing, friend? It's great to see you. How is your stream, Minoc? Welcome in, everybody. If you're just meeting me for the first time, my name's Dahlia the Hologram. We're playing some Dune Awakening. Having a good old time. About to turn in further instructions, assassin quest in the main quest line. Minox says, hi, I hope everyone is swell, and Lovebug says, woof, yay for Gir cuteness. Yay for Lovebug! Minox says, I'm glad to visit the flower garden. I'm so happy to have you visit too. Issued by Flesh Paper Pyrrhic. That sounds like somebody I want to deal with. A crucial set of spare parts critical for the operation of my clinic has been maliciously delayed. I pay top money for its retrieval. Find me in my clinic. Okay. I love that little ghost just yassing. It's so cute. Market manipulation, sending a message issued by anonymous merchant. Before the war, Harka was a smaller village where people understood the rules. Now we have had an influx of new people selling their wares at lower prices. I don't care what their excuses are, there are rules and everyone follows them. Help me send a message to these price dumpers. That sounds chaotic and evil. I don't know, will I get in trouble for that? I'm gonna do it and see. Are the Atreides gonna be mad that I influenced the free market in Harkonnen? Minoc says, hopefully you get some honey to help with your sore throat. Thank you, Minoc. Heartness.
Oh, look. The kitten is back. Do we have business? Oh, very good, kitten. Both of your targets are dead. But I have not received new instructions for you yet. Return later, and I will have more. About the dead people? Well, color me fascinated, kitten. Most people want to put that sort of thing behind them. Glowing marks? No, but it sounds fascinating. Or deranged. I suppose our mutual friend knows, but he isn't telling. Oh, look. The kitten. Oh, very good. About
what else can I ask?
I don't know, but I can draw some conclusions. A slaver and a cult leader, both causing some instability in one of the regions Fenring oversees. Both had strange proclivities. The names Glutton and Paranoid speak to that. So, kitten, here is my conclusion. Fenring wanted them dead. That's it. Not even in the slightest. Curiosity doesn't kill, kitten, but Fenring does.
Or I do for Fenring. So maybe you should actually be afraid of me. Does that work? I don't think that's gonna work on her. Dang it. I was so close. I was so close to bullying her. Return to Haga Basin and wait for further instructions. Okay. Easy. What was the first video game you played in your life, if you remember? It was Grand Theft Auto on PlayStation. What about you? OW, does that mean our world? I used to play our world. Just says you are truly a legend. Dude, I used to love that game. I remember this, I had this friend that lived in Brazil and we would always do the photo competitions, and one time we won first place. It was awesome. Nola, thank you. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for tipping.
Nola tipped $100. God bless.
Thank you so much, Nola. That means a lot to me. Super duper hardness. Thank you for contributing to my grocery bill. I heart you, Nola. Let me put your name on the list so I don't forget to draw you a heart when we do Heartness Artness, which will probably not be anytime soon, but I'll be sure to tell everybody with enough time so that they don't miss it. Thank you so much, Nola. Heartness. What was your first video game, Nola? Silver says, I think mine was Pong, and yes, old and older. Just Yazine says, my first video game was Super Mario. And Silver says, thank you for the generosity. Nola, you're awesome. You are awesome, Nola. Thank you for the generosity. Everybody hype in chat. Hype in chat. Woohoo! Okay, so now we're flying home. It's weird because the plane and your vision move at different times. It was an Atter Bricely thing? Interesting. Haven't heard of that one yet. I don't know where I am or where I'm going. La 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 la. Has anybody ever actually run out of all the gas or all the water in this map? You can just scroll up to the base and select it. The plane will fly straight there automatically. Nice. Nola says it was that long ago. Atari. Oh, okay. Bruce Lee on Atari? That sounds awesome. Hi, Dilo. Welcome in. How are you? Guess we'll head towards the base. Which is over here. Dilo says, I just woke up on that night shift schedule. I hope you end up having a really good day then. Good morning to you. Nola says, be well, wee Dahlia. Thank you, Nola. I hope you be well too and get lots of good rest when you take a nap. I should probably be napping soon. I have a big day of school tomorrow. Gotta study for my biology test on Tuesday. I have philosophy to study and political theory to study tomorrow. Nola says, I saw in the yawns. Yeah, I'm getting tired. Biology, yes. So like I mean I like learning how things work and I'm good at it. Like I can understand it fine. I just don't really like how many details there are. It's one of the more unpleasant classes just because of like so much memorization. For me, in my opinion. I've come to find out that even though I really like the content of science, I don't really want to be a scientist at all. I don't really like my science classes. I do really like this science teacher. The one that I have right now is a really good teacher. But I don't really like biology. Although I do have an A in the class so far and I'm going to try to keep it. It's just like really a chore for me to push through it, you know? I don't enjoy it that much. Hey look, there's my house. Let me just crash into it like this. Ah! I'm home. It worked. What happened? Did I die? Hi, JJ Hartness.
This next canto is disturbing. You have my sympathies. If your tongue offends, remove it. If your eyes cause you to stumble, pluck them out.
Ew. Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm thinking too, D'Lo.
And now, our next and finest visitors.
The sand tiger shark.
Cacharius taurus.
Native to Old Terra. The sand tiger.
Displays a curious reproductive strategy.
Jason Lee says, you okay there, buddy?
Cannibalism. When the shark reaches its certain size threshold, it kills and devours its siblings. In the blackness of the primordial pocket ocean, that is the sand tiger.
I'm a vampire shark! Oh my gosh.
Absorbing their nutrients.
This was an unexpected turn. Except for, I guess, I haven't read the book. Maybe it's not that unexpected. Jason Lee says, don't do drugs, kids.
Are you enjoying your recent feast?
Ew. Gross.
I can show you the way. Follow the guide.
Creepy. Cute little donkey.
Have you seen what you needed to see?
Finally, the donkey makes sense. I've been like, why is there a donkey in everybody's yard?
Is this the path you desired? Consider the strands that came before. Consider the strands that lie ahead. Consider whom you allowed to become entangled in those strands. Consider the choices.
Jason Lee says, is his name Alberto? Whoa. That was pretty cool. Unexpected and weird, but cool. I liked it. I honestly like the weird little sudden trips that you have in this game.
I have something for us, but you must act quickly. An Ixian freighter lost contact with the spaceport at Arakeen on its descent from the Highliner. I don't know what it's carrying, but it's a safe bet that the command deck will carry the Ixian decoder technology we need. The problem is that Ixian tech is rare and valuable, so you'd better get there before the wreck is picked clean by scavengers.
Uh-oh.
You'll know it by its name, the Hephaestus. I guess that makes you Prometheus in this story.
So does that mean I have to remember to go as soon as I log in next time? Or I'm gonna mess everything up? Where is it? Oh, sorry, I'm so yawny. Where is it? Does anybody know where that is? Dilo says, you made me yawn. I'm sorry. I'm about to log off, I think. I kind of wanted to see where on the map this next quest was. It sounds urgent, and that makes me nervous. Like, I don't want to screw it up. Thank you, Nola. Heartness. God bless you, too. Sleep well. I hope you have very good dreams. Everyone say goodnight to Nola. Super Heartness. Sweet dreams. I guess I'll have to figure this out next time, I suppose. Reach the wreck of the Hephaestus. I don't understand where it is. So, is there a way that it can, like, show me on the map where it is? Stop tracking. Another spice-laden dream, even more disturbing than the last. In this dream I saw, well, it ended with a ship falling from the sky, and then a call from Ariste, encouraging me to seek the fallen wreckage of an Ixian ship in search of the decoder. For now, my work with Fenrig must be on hold as I head off to search for the wreck of the Hephaestus. So, crap. I mean, surely it shows somewhere on the map. It's not in the bison. Do I have to go to DD for it? Dilo says, you just call me Shirley. I didn't mean to. You're gonna be a degen and hop on Rust? Okay. Not in the DD, but in the world map? Yes. Okay. Good to know. Alright. If I'm streaming this and that mission is still up, please tell me to do it immediately, everybody. JJ says southeast of Haga Basin and near Harko Village. Okay. JJ knows where it is. I think I'm too tired to do it tonight, so we're gonna raid out, but we'll do this first thing next time. I hope everybody got their drops. Don't forget to claim your drops that you get for watching this. You can do that at twitch.tv/drops. And also, if you're interested in checking out the game, it's still free until tomorrow. I don't know what time it ends. It says 1 o'clock, but it doesn't say the time zone. I think most of the stuff of this game runs on a I don't know, maybe a Swedish time zone? I'm not sure what country they're in, but it's like in that general area. So, probably 1 o'clock some European time. Dilo says, you're kinda cool. Thank you, you're kinda cool too. We are gonna raid. I'm gonna put my character in the home. Put her in the home so she's safe. JJ says, happy birthday. And everybody say one big happy birthday to Silver. Oh yeah, it's Silver's birthday now officially. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Ha-cha-cha-cha, ha-cha-cha-cha, and many more. Hope you have a really good birthday, Silver. Thank you for all the work you do around the garden and for being an amazing mod. Super heartness. Woohoo. So let's see. For the people on YouTube, we're gonna raid out as well. So let me get that one set up first. Oh, also, before I do that, if you're watching on YouTube, I'd love to invite you to like the stream and subscribe potentially if you haven't already. And if you are watching on Twitch, please don't forget to follow so that it's easier for you to find me next time. Silver says, thank you, Dahlia. You're welcome. I'm so happy I got to do that. We are at 1,997 subs on YouTube. We only need 3 more subs to reach 2,000. Just saying if anybody is interested. I've been working on that for a long time, it feels like. So let's see. Oh yeah, I also want to invite everybody to the Discord because that is where a lot of good things happen, and also that's pretty much my main way of communicating with the community outside of Twitch and YouTube is on Discord. That's where I write where I'm going, what time I'm going to stream and stuff. So if you're interested in keeping up with that sort of thing, that's the place to do it. There's also the options of following me on my socials. My socials can all be found in a list of links on my webpage, dahliathehologram.com. So I'd love to connect with you on whatever it is you're already using. I have a lot of socials, too many to name. So check that out when you have time. Thank you to the mods for being amazing. Silver says, thank you everyone for being here. Great to see you all. Take care of you, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Jason Lee says, have a good time zone, everybody. Have a good time zone, Jason Lee. Super heartness. You're amazing. All of you are amazing. It means a lot to me that you came and hung out and spent time with me today. Orion Snake says, good night all. Good night, Orion Snake. I'm happy I got to see you. It feels like it's been a minute. And JJ, thanks for being here. So let's see. I'm gonna pull up the YouTube raid page now. For the people on YouTube, when we get to the next stream, please write hologram redirect in the chat, because that is how they know they're receiving redirect. Otherwise, YouTube is not as clear about it. It's a little hard to tell. So that really does help a lot. And for YouTube, we will be going to... Where are we going? Telemute says, have a great night. Thank you, Telemute. I hope you have a great night too. It's been a really fun time for me. It seems like there's limited YouTubers on right now. So I do have one person on playing Minecraft, it looks like. So we can go check that out. Whoa, thank you so much for the sub. That means a lot to me. Super hardness. So it looks like Kittle Got Game playing Minecraft is where we're gonna go on YouTube. Don't forget to say hologram redirect when we get there, so that to call attention to the fact that we're raiding, because it's not always perfectly clear on YouTube. And on Twitch, we will be going to, let's see who's playing Dune Awakening as a first choice, so that people can just keep getting their drops. This person's birthday is today. I have not met them before, however, I'm always down to meet a new streamer, and it's her birthday, so let's go drop a big happy birthday raid. And also, it's a, you know, it's a double birthday! Double birthday raid! Let's go! Alright, so there's the message for Twitch. We just write hologram redirect on YouTube. My next stream is going to be next weekend. Be sure to be in Discord or check the posts on the YouTube post page, possibly on X or Instagram, etc. for other updates, and I'll see you guys soon. Thank you everyone for being amazing. Happy birthday again, Silver. Thank you again, Nola. Thank you everyone for being here. Thank you, Talamute and Jason Lee, for playing with me. I will see you guys soon. Good night, Jeff. Good night, Silver. Good night, JJ. Good night, Nola. Good night, Orion Snake. Good night, Jason Lee. Good night, D'Lo. Super heartness, everybody. See you next time.
Is it a weapon? It's probably a weapon, isn't it?
It is a weapon. Okay. There we go.
I gotta just keep doing that. Or you can swap